behind the curtains. I guess we're all aliens, especially the politics. We like for certain. You niggas suck. I had enough. You are irrelevant. You wanna fuck. You wanna call. Cause I got melanin. Solid as sun. I glow red. There's only one. I am a variant. I am a variant.
Hey, what's up everyone? We're back at it again for another Dokkan Battle video, and I know I'm a little late to the train, but yeah, so we got the details for the TUR STR coolers on EZA details, so we got all that. So we're just gonna do like a small little discussion video, like going over everything and pretty much discussing like what I think of the unit and such. So without further ado, let's just dive right in. So yeah, we got the producer's letter. It's pretty much like, yeah, they're just saying they're gonna add new stages to this, which won't be expected. It's not like get ahead of ourselves. But here's the EZA info for STR Cooler. So, well, yeah, he's gonna be in part 3 of the celebration. So the leader skill is Terrifying Conquerors or Transformation Boost. Key 3, it's HP, attack, and defense 170, so pretty much goes 170 to all stats for Terrifying Conquerors and Transformation Boost. So it's like, if you don't have like one of the new LRs, he could be a really good unit for you, since a lot of people should already have this unit by now, and he's on the Final Form Cooler banner anyway. So yeah, his skill, it's been upgraded. He's got 130% attack and defense at the start. Launches an additional attack that has a medium chance of becoming a super attack when the enemy is an attack down or defense down. So when he's like, after he debuffs them, he has a chance so he can launch another attack, and that could be a 30% chance of it being a super. That's not too in super if you use him in super battle mode, it's gonna be pretty useful because you're gonna be debuffing enemies like crazy. It's gonna go nuts in there. Let's see. Transformation boost category allies 2 key and 50% attack and defense when facing one enemy. That's good. Terrifying Conquerors category allies key 2, 50% attack and defense when facing 2 or more. Yeah, so that's gonna be really good in terms of that support. That's gonna be good for him. And his super attack, it's been upgraded, so he now stacks defense and causes immense damage and lowers enemy attack and defense. That's good. That's good for him, because he needed that, basically. Because like I prefer him to be like this, where he's stacking defense and base, and he's probably still stacking just attack and when he's transformed. So it just makes it like you stack up defense with him, and then if you ever want to transform with the cooler, you can, and then he just goes crazy. So moving on to his transformed like super attacks and stuff here. So his super attack when transforms, yep, just stacking attack, massively lowers defense. Okay, that's interesting. Is it the same as before? Did he lower? I don't think he lowered defense. I might be wrong. I'll have to go back and check. So his transformation passive skill, 4 key and 200% at the start of turn. Launches 2 attacks, each of which has a 30% chance of being a super, and he gets 10% chance of critting per Rainbow Key Sphere obtained, which, well, hold on, let's finish this first and I'll talk about that. And then he does a guaranteed crit when there's pure Saiyan or hybrid Saiyans. So there isn't too much going on in his passive, but it's fine enough as is. Yeah, the only complaint I'd really have with him is the fact that, like, he's giving himself crit chance per Rainbow Key Sphere obtained, but he already gives himself guaranteed crit against, pure and hybrid Saiyans, which is like, sure, I mean, well, if you take him into stages where you're not fighting pure hybrid Saiyans, which, trust me, there aren't very many of them, but, like, there's like Red Zone Metal Cooler and all these other stages you could take him into, so I guess in retrospect that's gonna be neat for him to have, but I'd rather have more attack and defense. So yeah, that's basically it in terms of the details. That's basically the only complaint I really have with him. Yeah, I like his design. He seems like really good, like so much better than before because he has better support. He could possibly triple super if he debuffs and you get that super from his passive, and then you got the additional super from him potential. You'll go crazy with that. Stacking defense and base, which is gonna make him good for long events, so you're gonna really want to use him for all these events that's gonna require him to like build up over time, because like in terms of super attack, he reminds me a lot of like units like Angel Gold and Frieza and like AGL Ginyu, where they stack defense and base, and then when you transform with them, they're like offensive kings. Like they just go crazy with offense, and that's the same applies here. And honestly, I feel like that's just the best course of action that they did with him. Is he the best EZA-TUR? I'll have to see him like in game to really make that assessment myself, but he seems like he could be right up there as one of the best ones, in all honesty, as simple as his design is, because he's pretty much just got buffs all around and changes where he needed them to be. Like remember what I said, like the only criticism I have is the fact that he gives himself crit chance when he gets Rainbow Key Screws, which isn't all that necessary. But at the same time, sure, it's not too big a deal. It's something I can live with. But in terms of what his EZA weakness is going to be, I could imagine it being movie heroes. I could. It could be movie heroes or something else. I don't know, but we'll have to see about that. But what do I think like you should build this cooler? I would say still go for additional on him, because he's one of those, because you're gonna want to get the additionals for his stacking of defense and base, because a lot of the times I can see people not really bothering to transform with him, which makes sense because he's not supporting when he's transformed. He just goes crazy with offense, and you don't really need him to do that. It's like a back pocket thing. Like if you want him to go crazy with offense when you need him to, sure, he just has it there in case you're ready for it. But it's like for the most part, I could see people just keeping him in base for his supporting ability and stacking defense. So it just makes sense all around. But yeah, go full additional on him. If you want to like put a little bit of crit into him, go ahead, but don't put very much into him because he doesn't really need it. In all honesty, it just doesn't. It's not gonna help him very much. It's really not. But overall, out of what I think of his EZA, solid. It's really good. They did a pretty good job here. You just gotta wait to part 3 to get his EZA. Him and the Armored Squadron are getting their EZAs, and like I see the couple people like these morons here talking about he's mid. It's like, what? No, he's not mid. He's really good. He actually looks really good. I'm not sure. I don't see how he's mid. I fail to see it. Like he's pretty comparable to some of the better like TURs in the game at his best. So it's like, if you're gonna say he's mid, I just don't see it. And he has like one of the best LRs in the game as his best friend. So it's like, yeah, you can't really go very wrong here with that. But that'll just about do it for this video. So thank you all so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah, join my Discord server if you haven't already. And we could probably, like, if you do, you could probably like chill out, hang out, probably like talk more about like Dokkan stuff, maybe Legend stuff if I care enough, because trust me, I just don't care for that game. But yeah, we could do all that stuff, and we'll probably talk more about this EZA and future stuff as well. But that being said, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. See you later.